year's 3033, and I've been looking for life in the universe since I could remember. But then, I saw a power like no other, a portal that might hold all the answers. Now, I crash-landed. Or was I brought here? Everything around me mirrors Earth, but it all ends up looking like a shattered reflection of itself. I've discovered environments that shouldn't coexist. This land is scattered with wreckage from the past and the future. The longer I'm here, the more the island tightens its grip, the harder it is for me to leave. I have something it wants, maybe my soul, my flesh. But either way, I have to fight back or give in. It's the only choices I have left to get back home.
What was the last indie game you were really excited for? How about the last indie space adventure or alien world exploration game? No Man's Sky? Subnautica? Morphight? I get it. There's something about these kind of games that grabs attention instantly. Those moments where out of absolutely nowhere a small unknown studio or developer pops up and says, hey, you know what? I'm going to create a new and beautiful adventure that really captures that almost childlike sense of wonder and discovery that we've all felt at one point or another. The gamer in me lives for these moments. That feeling, the excitement of knowing that soon you're going to be exploring a brand new world or universe. It's a feeling that all gamers understand, and for whatever reason, it seems to always be these smaller, lesser known studios that deliver that feeling in planet-sized quantities. Maybe it's the extra magic in the fact that these tiny, sometimes even one-person teams dare to dream so big, to shoot for something so ridiculously ambitious that you can only assume they're crazy. But at the same time, it's that boldness that makes you want to root for them, to see them succeed, to deliver something unusual or unique that maybe those bigger studios making title number 4, 5, 6 in their long-established and highly profitable franchises don't really have the freedom or desire to try anymore. We all love a good underdog story, and Adam's Ascending is definitely that. Adam's Ascending coming to PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store in 2020, and also to PS4, is a single-player, story-driven survival exploration game set on a mysterious alien world. You'll need to traverse the world, discovering, fighting, learning, and solving puzzles, while also having to carefully consider the choices you make, as who you choose to be in the game will influence how the story and the game itself plays out. Throughout the game, you'll be thrown into different dimensions with their own unique challenges, and you'll also need to focus either on physical strength to get you through the trials of the game, or on strange supernatural powers. You play as Adam, an interstellar explorer searching for your long-lost father. After discovering a powerful secret, a chain of events leads our explorer to an unknown island with limitless potential. Investigate why and how you've arrived into this phenomenon, but most importantly, who you need to become to find your way home. And at this point, I feel like I absolutely have to mention the fact that the guy developing this game loves it so freaking much and is so passionate about what he's doing here that he made a live action trailer to show off the game and to promote it. And he is a sole indie developer all by himself. Making a live action trailer anyway is just crazy, pretty risky, and usually something that only massive studios try and pull off. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Now, before we carry on, it's important to go into this game with some very clear expectation. Adam's Ascending is just about as indie as you could possibly get. The entire game design and development is being completed by a single solitary man, Nick DiPaolo. This is not No Man's Sky or Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen. These games are all trying to deliver something that in terms of both scale and scope is simply light years beyond what Adam's Ascending is. It's aiming for a similar sense of intrigue and wonder to capture that same sort of excitement of exploration, but on a far more personal and confined level. This is a small indie game. There's gonna be some jankiness, and I'm sure it's gonna have its issues, but that doesn't make it any less exciting. Now let's jump into the game in a little more detail. The developer describes Adam's Ascending as an atmospheric, third-person adventure of the soul, mixed with puzzles, exploration, and combat. There is already a very early pre-alpha demo available, which I'll link in the description below, and we're gonna see some more of this game at the Kinda Funny showcase alongside E3 this year. It's not finished, there's still work to be done and a lot more polish that is needed before the game releases, but some of the footage shown today and the features talked about make this 100% a game that I will be eagerly watching going forward. Supernatural exploration set in a dimension of the soul. Multiple paths of gameplay determined by player choice, unique environments that hold the secrets of life's mysteries from the past and the future, narrative-driven pacing focused on storytelling with detailed and captivating atmospheres that drive the player's purpose, environmental puzzles that require the player to use their own spirituality to solve the world's mysteries, certain obstacles that involve taking a leap of faith, things that you can't simply figure out with precise calculations and intellect. Disrupting the laws of physics, walking on water, raising the dead, and manipulating the physical world with faith, hope, love, fear, doubt, and anger. The choice will be yours. Investigating environments to collect pieces of yourself, and using discovered objects to explore, solve, and survive. That's the current feature list. That's the pitch. That is what Adam's Ascending is trying to deliver. Now, there's a lot here that sounds really interesting, and the visual style, at least for me, even in this very early stage, which obviously needs more time, and it needs to be taken up a few more notches with a bit of extra polish, it looks interesting, it looks unique, and it looks fun. It's a world and a setting and a series of environments that I want to jump into and I want to explore. It's kind of like a mix of Subnautica and No Man's Sky with a bit of Halo thrown in, and I really like the way this game is shaping up. In Adam's Ascending, Nick is trying to create a world where every area you explore is going to be scattered with powerful story elements that keep pushing you forward. The island that you've crash landed on is going to be split into 3 different environmental sections. Faith, which is going to be this huge Arctic area, Hope, which is going to be a tropical environment, and Love, which will be a desert landscape. And the center of the island, of course, featured in a lot of the artwork and promo material, is home to a mountainous structure that could hold all of the answers to the purpose of humanity. This is just another thing about Adam's Ascending that appeals to what I personally look for in a game world that is made for exploring. Variety and purpose. It sounds like each of these different areas, these different environments, are all going to have their own story and gameplay mechanics for us to experience. As well, of course, as all being completely different in appearance and feeling and just general mood and vibe as you're playing through them. And on top of all of that, it sounds like there's a very clear aim here to make sure that we're not just wandering around, looking at all of these cool places and going, oh wow, isn't this pretty? It sounds like they're genuinely trying to make it a world with a reason to explore. Things to find and unearth, story and lore to stumble across, and mysteries and puzzles littered throughout all of the environments in the world of Adam's Ascending make me think this could genuinely be a world that really pulls you in and completely absorbs you. A fun and deep, immersive world that is actually worth exploring, and that is what I hope this game delivers on. That is Adam's Ascending. I hope that this video, at least for a few of you, has given you a new game that you hadn't heard of before to take a look into and maybe get excited about too. If you like this style of video, you like hearing me talk about these games that I find exciting, these things that are in development, maybe still a way off, that I've got my eye on, then make sure you let me know. Leave a comment, drop a like on this video, and maybe share it too to help spread the word. And of course, if there are other games out there that you think are going under the radar, games that you wish people were talking about or that you want to see more about, then let me know in the comments below. I'm sure there are so many games right now being made that I would freaking love, and I just haven't heard of or seen. So I'm always looking out for that next game that I'm going to get excited about. And who knows, maybe that'll be one that you tell me about. Take care, guys, and peace. We end the video. I did want to say a very, very big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. You guys are freaking amazing. Acac, Anakey, Dale from the Atlas Hub, David D, DeadDerezzer, Forgotten Stoner, Heath, Jeremy J, Johannes A, Jtecnique, Kyle Culver, Lukash M, Foraday, Madeline J, Malindog, Mark F, Marky D, Mbal23, Mingrui, Neil B, NTB, Ongrad, Autumn Long, Paul L, Rasmus K, Shirokumajelly, Wise Gek G, Technical Gaming 101, the Golden Gek, Todd C, Todd H, TyTheBlazer, and Vanella. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for continuing to support me and what I do.